Many assumptions are based on the idea that the ongoing lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC would change the course of action for the fintech startup if the SEC wins, that this would lead the company to relocate its headquarters outside of the US. However, if the SEC is to make an argument that the difference between XRP and Ether is that the XRP ledger is not fully built up, then the SEC is the one with a shift in strategy and not Ripple. Such an assertion signifies the admission of defeat by the SEC. Welcome back to Make Money Online. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on post notifications. Also in the description are links to get your hands on GSX, the gold-backed currency. This growth coin is designed to withstand market volatility, and it's backed by real gold and other mineral resources. Be sure to check out the links in the video description. Recently, Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse accused the SEC of picking sides in this war against cryptocurrency-related companies within the region. The Ripple executive has assured XRP holders and the entire crypto world that once this lawsuit is over, his company will be on the right side of the law as well as on the right side of history, according to a statement made to You Today that was shared by the crypto and XRP enthusiast XRP Crypto Wolf. A recent tweet by Charles Gasparino, a Fox Business senior correspondent, hints that the SEC's enforcement tactics are tainted with an incredible amount of confusion. This time, the problem for the SEC is no longer with Ripple's stash of XRP tokens in the company's escrow vault as earlier maintained, but that the company's infrastructure is still being built out, hence the XRP token is to be considered a security asset. More emphasis is now being laid on other platforms such as Lubin, Consensus, and Ethereum. The Ethereum platform was launched as an enterprise blockchain system by the Ethereum Foundation in 2014. During that time, the blockchain company issued an initial coin offering for anyone who wishes to purchase the Ether token. Similarly, one of the platform's earliest investors and co-founder, Joe Lubin, is the founder of the Consensus platform, a US-based software production studio founded to promote the development of enterprise blockchain solutions exclusively on the Ethereum network. But this is the interesting bit. According to some latest court documents, as well as public statements from Lubin, Hinman, and other parties tied to the Consensus platform, the for-profit consulting firm had multiple meetings with high-ranking SEC officials in 2017 and 2018, seeking to influence the United States financial regulators to give the Ether token a regulatory free pass. A notion that the general counsel at Consensus, Matt Korva, confirmed during the Blockchain at Berkeley conference. He indicated that what his firm focused on at the time was creating an alliance with other blockchains and law firms, a couple of law schools, and regulators, adding that his firm has been in talks with some folks over at the SEC and other government agencies which are yet to be disclosed. However, we never saw Ripple having any alliance with the SEC, even though the fintech startup existed a few years earlier than the Ethereum and Consensus platforms. The Hinman deposition from back in July, conducted by the Ripple Counsel in court, made known to us that the former director of corporation finance urged members of his staff at the SEC to set up a meeting with Lubin and Consensus on Wednesday, December 13th, 2017. Hence, it shouldn't be a surprise to you that the SEC, throughout the John Clayton regime, was investigating and persecuting several crypto startups that organized crowdfunding events in the same way as Ethereum during its launch in 2014. And as we can see in this tweet, the former SEC chair was questioned by Senator Elizabeth Warren about his voting on SEC matters involving clients of his law firm, Sullivan and Cromwell. Journalists rarely ever disclose their sources, which makes me a little surprised by the sudden outburst by Mr. Gasparino, although not in any way shocked. What would be more shocking is if the supposed source is a lawyer on the SEC's payroll, given that individual would risk losing their practicing license. This is pretty much confirmation that the SEC had always favored the Ether token over all other cryptocurrencies throughout the regime of the former SEC chair, John Clayton, and as such contradicting their allegation against Ripple, since both blockchain firms operate similarly, Even attorney Jeremy Hogan finds this very intriguing, seeing as that the Ethereum platform is also still being built out. As is the case with the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade, which is a set of upgrades incorporated into the network to improve its security, sustainability, and most importantly, the scalability of the Ethereum blockchain. With this, you could agree with myself and Mr. Hogan as well that the Ethereum network is not completely built out after all, which is the argument that the SEC claims is now the issue with XRP and its ledger. However, since the Ethereum upgrade only just happened, if the SEC still wants to maintain the argument that the difference between XRP and Ether is that the XRP ledger isn't fully built out, just like Mr. Gasparino's source asserted, then there is a significant shift in the SEC strategy, an indication that the SEC is in denial, and a subtle reminder that the SEC is already on the losing side. At this juncture, whoever becomes victorious in the lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple doesn't really bother me anymore. But I also don't expect that to hassle any member of the XRP community, because I believe that Ripple is already on the winning side, given the decacorn company has a strong case against the SEC. Therefore, the fintech startup isn't looking to get a settlement, but clarity from the SEC. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at XRP's price action. As the prices continue to dwell within the ABC correction zone, we can see a bit more push to the downside, to around 80 cents, before the bullish continuation pattern is complete, and we should expect a leg further up pretty soon. In the interim, we've labeled two possible paths that this bullish narrative could thread, which is marked by the two arrows you can see on the chart. Before the end of the year, we could see the price of this digital asset hitting ranges around the $3 mark, with $2.75 as the local high. Our short-term prediction comes from analyzing previous fractals, previous percentage gains, data, and Fibonacci extension levels. On the mid to longer-term projections, XRP could be reaching price ranges between $7 to $13. In addition, XRP is doing great from all indications on technical and fundamental fronts. On that note, we're bullish about XRP. And I think that this is also a big win for Ripple, even amid the lawsuit. So don't let the short-term price dips and small talk about the many supposed defects of the Ripple protocol sway you, as we're headed for the moon in no time. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on bell notifications. We also have a free Discord group where we share daily signals, and now you can also support us on Patreon. We have a special offer for our first 100 members, only $9.99 for our VIP Discord channels, where we share much more in-depth analysis and even one-on-one sessions. We also have a special discount offer on Binance. You'll get 5% off every trade you make on the platform if you sign up with our promo link in the description. And make sure you check out the GSX competition for your chance to win big. Links are below, and if you have any questions, drop us a comment. And we'll see you next time.
Hollywood car set.